we had to make all of our own fun in those days because there was no Kmart, there was no Target, no plastic toys. And one of the things that we used as recreation, as well as feeding the family, was our back paddock. It wasn't our back paddock, it belonged to Mr. Hutchinson or Mr. David Mitchell, because I think it was part of the David Mitchell estate. Now, for memory, we had lots of things at home, like the chooks and the ducks and the ferrets, pigeons,
guinea fowls, you name it, we had it.
We had it, yeah. And Mum used to, and the chook pen was on the back fence, which was the borderline of the back paddock. So Mum used to let the chooks out on a regular basis with a little trapdoor down the back there, and the chooks would all go out in the back paddock and scratch around.
Yeah, scratch around and feed. Yeah.
And get their greens, as Mum said. It was good eggs.
We lost a couple to foxes.
Oh, did we? Yeah.
Got them,
yeah. Get in the back
paddock.
In the back paddock. So that's what one of the things that happened at the back paddock. But the other thing was, the boys, as Terry grew up, and the two older brothers and myself, I'm not sure whether the younger members of the family did this, but we would go to the back paddock to catch rabbits.
Oh, yeah, catch rabbits, go eeling, fish up the eel in the creek there.
Yes, because there was one branch of the Elinda Creek that was on the east side of the paddock, and one branch on the west side of the paddock. On the east side was when we got there anyway, the levee bank had been built. So that back paddock, it was just, well, it was a small area, but we used to get plenty of mushrooms there. And Terry here, he tells me that, I'll tell Sue about rabbiting and the greyhound. And
oh yeah, we used to, I used to go out in the street, John Street, I'd whistle out to the dogs, and I'd have 5 or 6 dogs come, and away we'd go rabbiting. I used to get all 5 or 6 rabbits every time we went, come back, skin them, and we'd eat them.
And the names of the dogs were?
Trixie, Paddy, Towser, the greyhound was Red, and the other one was Paddy too. Paddy, yeah.
Wimpy's dog was Paddy too. So these rabbits, once they were cleaned and everything, our mum cooked them in various ways. Yes. Yeah. And I really think now, looking back, it was probably a wonderful thing because money was short in those days. Exactly. So rabbits were there to feed the family, as well as the eels. And I can remember skinning the eels. Jesus, what a job! These great slimy things, and if I remember right, you'd get a pair of pliers, right? You cut the head off the eel.
You half cut the head off. Get the pliers, then pull the skin down, and skin the eels.
And skin the eels, yes. And then you're left with this nice big long fat fish.
Yeah, long eel.
Skinny thing, yeah. And Mum used to cook those for us.
Mum used to boil them in boiling water first to get the fat out of them.
With a drop of vinegar, if I remember.
Then we'd fry them with
in egg and breadcrumb.
Yeah, and sometimes plain flour.
Plain flour. Yeah. So the eels also.
Beautiful white meat.
Yeah, it was beautiful, wasn't it? Didn't have many bones. It only had the centre spine.
That's all.
Yeah, and you could discard that. The kids didn't have to worry about getting bones in their throat or anything like that.
Okay, stop a minute.